Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a read from December 16th through the 31st, all right? Last 2 weeks of the year. Yes, it is. How exciting, right? And what I'm going to do first is pull a quick three cards on you real quick just to kind of get a quick temperature check on where you're at. But I want to let you know that this is going to be a general read. So that goes without saying. If you'd like a personal read to tap in your own personal energies, then you want to go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, and we'll get you going. Okay. All right. So I want to see what wants to come out. I also want to let you know is that a lot of you have been booking the Beyond the Read sessions, and I'm so grateful and thank you for that. And if you are interested and you're seeing a pattern in your life that seems to be coming up, and you kind of run into this brick wall, and it kind of gets you going, it kind of stops you dead in your tracks, you can't seem to move forward, then it is something that you do want to check out. It's called the Beyond the Read session. It's up here and as well as my description box below, but it gets rid of any sadness, guilt, any self-limiting beliefs or negative emotions that might be standing in the way. And the beauty of this particular modality or this process and this service is that if you focus on one, let's say if it's anger, okay, or let's say it's sadness, what happens is that it tends to hit some of the other issues as well. It has like a domino effect with that. So it's quite beautiful. So if it is something that you're interested in cleaning out for this end of 2019, so you can move much lighter into 2020, then you do want to check it out. Okay, so just mentioning it to you. All right. So let's see what is coming into play for you. And then of course, those of you that need a little bit more accountability, clarity, motivation, and inspiration, and are looking to get some sort of guidance in that, do check out our discovery session up there and also my description box, because what it does is it takes you to where you are now and then where you want to be and closes that gap. Okay, and that's what we want to do for you, so you've got a head start on the new year. We have lots of specials going on, so book that discovery session and we'll get you going. Okay, all right, so the first three cards all about you, Gem. Let's see what this is. Family. So you're focused on your family right now. How beautiful. That's great. I absolutely love it. I love it. Okay. Interesting. So you're focused on your family. Now, this is interesting. Now, this could either be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just kidding. Okay. But we know that the holidays can kind of have some heightened emotion sometimes. And our relatives sometimes are some of our best, teach us the best in the lessons in life, don't they? I mean, oh my gosh. And maybe what you thought as a kid as being something that was really mean and unlovable, as an adult, now you're looking back at that and saying, man, that was an expression of love and I didn't even know it. So some of you might be going through that, especially over the holidays. You're kind of recollecting, past family memories around family and things like that. So this is what this is saying, is they offer enlightenment. You see the little lights on the trees that the kind of sun is peeking through, and those are those little gems and insights. Okay, gems for the gem. So that's all this is saying, is that you're going to have some enlightenment from that, and family has a big part of it. Okay, so that's what wants to come through. I also feel like Aquarius got this as well, is that you've stepped out of this matrix. Okay, you're going through this healing process. Aquarius is going through the same thing. I'm an aqua, and so this is quite interesting. But going through the same thing. And what's interesting is, like, it's almost like you've come out and you've landed on 2 feet, and you're like, wow, it's like, okay, I knew I need to do this. I need to get some healing and kind of go through this process. That's what I feel that you're going through now. It could be as it pertains to a relationship, a situation, whatever that is. And the healing is really important. And if it's about a relationship, you and that other person are going through some healing aspects of it, so you can move to that next level, or just to be able to not be so much in this discombobulation there, that it's a little confusing, a little shaky, and not on solid ground. And it just is because you both are going through some healing right now, and it's going to up level you. So those of you that are in a relationship, that could be that. those of you that this might be personal improvement, and just realizations, right? You see the same little gems that are stemming out here, they're coming out over here too. So they're little sparkles of divine guidance and enlightenment that you've experienced, and these little healing. That's like this warmth. This card, it gives off a lot of warmth and healing qualities, right? And so this is going to allow to get you grounded. These are the colors of the root chakra, and also the solar plexus, because once you're grounded and healed, you're a lot more confident to move forward for that relationship, that job, or that situation and make it better. Okay. And I also see that miracles are here. So if you feel that something is completely lost and completely done with, this is saying miracles can happen. Okay. And they can happen, and you've seen them happen to others, so why not you? Okay, so I think that these little gems that you're kind of glistening from here end up getting into this one big poof, like wow, there is an opportunity for a big miracle to come into play here. So it could be in a relationship or in a situation, but I think you're getting a lot more perspective. You could see the eye there. And I think the divine guidance, taking this step back to heal, is giving you this warmth, and it's also giving you this confidence, right? And to move forward. So it's your connection with source, whatever that is as well. So ask for guidance if you need it, because that's going to be big. Okay. Now let's move on into your current situation to see where you're at right now. Okay. What's your current situation? All right. Here we go into the main read. Self-mastery. Gorgeous gem, gorgeous. So this is about, doing a lot of the work. So this is where you were before the beginning of the year. This is where you're kind of moving towards now, okay? And this is beautiful. So who got this? Who got this as well? Another sign got this, and I can't even think it. Cancer, okay? So you might have this in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with, you might have it, but I really feel that this is you. You're going through a lot of self-mastery right now, and really making changes in your life. You're acknowledging the situation. So I think at the beginning, you saw those enlightenments and the light that are peeking through. Those are insights, right? And I think you're getting a lot of download on insights that's allow you to really become a master yourself, okay? And someone might be helping you with this, who knows? But this is saying is that you're really taking yourself from here to here, and it's so beautiful. So I love seeing this. I want to see what comes out in the tarot for this and see what wants to come out. But you're working on self-improvement and mastering yourself, okay? And in this relationship, in this situation, but for you overall, I really believe that, okay? We get the Knight of Wands, and this is moving forward with passion, okay? So you're moving towards someone or something with passion. I do believe that this is saying, this is the Knight of Wands, moves pretty fast, but sometimes they move too fast that they kind of get off balance, okay, a little bit, okay? And they come in fast and they leave fast. So this is saying to slow down a little bit, okay, as it relates to this current situation. And maybe more like this. How about a trot on a horse that is a white horse and delivering a cup of love? So I think this is funny. I really think that you want to do this, but you have to do this. Now, this could be in a relationship or in a situation. Okay, I'm just saying. All right. So it's like slow the horse down a little bit. Stop and think. You remember the self-mastery that you've been going through. Go in a slow trot, be transparent. The horse is white, very transparent, very honest, and a true cup of love. Okay. So maybe you're moving from this passionate going in and that kind of thing, and now moving into careful consideration, moving forward, wanting foundation, kind of that type of thing. So that's what I see coming through. Now, this could be a relationship or a situation. You guys, whatever that is, it could be that you have to move a little bit slower, and you're using your self-mastery in this situation, okay? Anything else that the Moon card wants to pull out here for you here? Time to give rather than take. So if you've been taking and taking and taking, this is saying time to give. And the giving is the green, and that is the heart chakra. So this is coming from there, okay? I do want to mention, guys, is that we've got a full moon in, that I'm recording this on the 10th, so in 2 more days, it's going to be in Gemini. So you guys, whatever you put in your work into, it's going to come to fruition, okay? Whether it's a relationship, a situation, whatever, your hard work is going to be paid off in proportion to how that was, right? So whatever effort you put in, 2 weeks prior to that. I think it was, you had How many weeks did you have? No, you had a good 14 days. Yeah. From the last phase of the moon that I believe was in Scorpio. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I see here. Now the next full moon is coming up on January 10th. It's going to be in Cancer, and that's all about, home, emotions, and all of that type of thing. So, but yeah, so that kind of gives you a little bit of insight there. So let's go ahead and move on into what is your challenge or opportunity. Okay. Let's see what that is. What is it? Unity. So your opportunities could come together. Now, could this be a person, place, or thing? Or it is, a challenge to find unity. Okay. Now, this is interesting, and this is with others. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that. Sorry for the glare there, guys. Yeah, there's people there. You can actually see it's kind of unity coming together, and it's kind of a challenge. Maybe you're not wanting to be around a group of people at this particular time, but this is saying, unity is an opportunity. Use it as an opportunity. I'm going to pull a tarot and see what wants to come out for this. Okay, so let's see what that is. What is that? Yeah, you got a lot of choices. Okay, so you have a lot of choices to come together with someone or something. It could be opportunities at work. It could be opportunities in love. So this is saying, go slow. Remember, like I said before, is to go slow and choose the one that's most viable. Let's see what the moon card says about this. Okay, let's see what that is. What is it? A new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, I guess we were right on par with that, right? If you have Libra in your chart, this is the balancing of scales. So in this relationship or in this situation, or that moving forward now is going to be a lot more balancing of the scales. And so that's what I see. Okay. Very good. Use it as an opportunity. Okay. That's what this is saying. And take your time in terms of choosing. Okay. So there you have it, to come together with someone, something. Okay. Now, how do you need to move forward? What does that look like? How do you need to, no, let me back up here. What is it that you need to focus on? What is it that you need to focus on? Here it is. Having patience, okay, in this relationship or in this situation, okay? Having patience. That's why they say patience is a virtue, right? It's true. It's really, really true. And this is, I think that someone or something is teaching you patience, okay? It could be divine timing in terms of this situation, relationship, whatever, but that's what I see. So quite interesting. So let's see what wants to come out in terms of patience. Let's clarify that. Yeah, have patience with yourself, because things are hidden and it's not quite clear whether it's in your own mind or, in the situation overall. That's why divine timing is really coming into play. So what you need to focus on is patience, even though things are hidden. And it's just saying a fiery climax approaches. Okay. So it could be that what you need to focus on is an opportunity for a miracle, right? Or, it could be something like that. It could be an opportunity for a beautiful, passionate, kind of climax in terms of a situation. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card on that. I want to see what wants to come out. What does that look like? Let's see. Moon was hidden. Yeah, King of Wands. This is someone who's an entrepreneur and visionary. This might be yourself. So it could be that you are now taking on this type of energy, Gem. Could be this, or that you're dealing with someone that has got fire in their chart, right? Hence the fiery climax approaches. Okay, we'll take it how it's delivered to you. Okay, I'll let you interpret that for each his own out there. Okay, let's take a look at what your strength is. Okay, what is your strength right now? Okay, let's move on. What is your strength? Here it is. Okay, resolution. Okay, your strength is coming to a resolution on a situation with someone, a person, place, or thing. So this is saying finding, it's like a peaceful resolution. This is beautiful, guys, really beautiful. So that's what I see coming through. Very, very nice. So I'm going to pull a tarot on this and see what else wants to come through, but there's a resolution at hand. But it makes you feel good, calm and cool. It brings good vibrations, okay? So your cards, my gosh, okay, I've already pulled those, so that's fine. But good vibrations. In fact, they're so good that it knocked my other cards off the board here. So good vibrations. So this is beautiful. It's making you feel wonderful. It makes you feel passionate. It gives you energy, right? And it makes you feel like a little kid. Okay. So this is really cool. So whatever resolution that you finally get makes you feel wonderful. Let's go ahead and pull a moon card and see what your strength is over here, what that looks like. Wow. This is saying is that conclusions are within reach. Okay. So if you've been wanting to conclude something, this is saying that it's within reach. And this is saying now is the time to take action. Okay. So this is actually taking on that kind of Capricorn type energy. It's time to take action right now because luck is on your side. And this could have to deal, yeah, that's what it's basically saying. It's basically saying that. So this is beautiful. Let's take a look at what your near future looks like. What does your near future look like? What is that? Take action again. So a lot of action happening here. It's wanting you to really take action now. Okay. So this is about, dreams are only dreams unless you put some momentum behind it. So, definitely, take the action that you feel in your best interest is necessary to move this relationship or in this situation or your career forward. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be, take action because something can be resurrected. There's going to be a judgment that's going to be made. So by taking action, it's going to resurrect a current situation at hand. And it's beautiful. And then you will become victorious in this. This is really beautiful, guys. This is gorgeous. You're going to be recognized for your hard work and your persistence. And this is about, being very successful and others seeing that. And you've got a coat that's red. It's about passion, right? And you've got the wreath of success. So if you take action, you can resurrect something and move it in the right direction. Okay. It's a fiery energy. So this is interesting. You might be taking this on. Okay. So that's what I see. What's the best way to move forward for you? What does that look like? Outside of taking action that we know of, right? Let's see what that is. Simplicity. Okay. Try, not overcomplicating things or letting our thoughts kind of get in our way. Just be really simple in our communication, in the way that we are moving forward with confidence. There's that yellow. There's real confidence. Be confident, have confidence. Be simple in the process. And that may mean is don't let your head get in the way, right? You see that wiring kind of around her head. It's don't let your head get in the way. Okay. So don't let your mind, maybe let's go from the heart a little bit. All right. And be real simple, in terms of the process. Okay. Yeah. This is about a completion. So this is about a completion. And it's also could be travel. So if you need to travel to somewhere, to someone or something is coming into play here. This is beautiful. So how you need to move forward is travel. And it could be having to do with work. Okay. So it could be that, or just getting together with someone and making plans, making plans to travel could be the case. Okay. And that could lead to an opportunity. Okay. Clarity, opportunity, and success. Okay. Just saying. I don't know. So this is telling a little bit about work, guys. I don't know if that seems to be coming through, but it could be traveling somewhere, something, or having success with someone. So note your comments below. What is it that you don't know? Okay. What is it that you don't know? Okay. What does that look like? Wow. This is interesting. What you don't know is acceptance. Okay. So this is, you know what I think this is? Accepting what you don't know. Okay. And this is like saying like, whatever, okay? This is accepting what you don't know is what it's telling me. Let me clarify with the tarot. But this is acceptance. You're like accepting yourself as you are, right? And you probably don't even know it, meaning that perhaps you have had maybe felt like you had to change yourself in a way to make something successful or to get the clarity that you need. This is saying what you don't know is acceptance. Yeah, it might have to do with the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You might have this in your chart or might be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're accepting, it's about acceptance as things are with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Then we've got the King of Pentacles. So we've got the King and Queen here. This is a pair. This is a pair, okay? So this is interesting. This is about acceptance about what is in terms of a situation here. I'm going to pull one more card and see what wants to come out and play. Wow. Acceptance that, wow. Lover's card is what I get. How interesting. Acceptance as things are, and that is the Lover's card. And how interesting. Wow, guys. Interesting. So some of you, that just might be a particular, maybe that accepting as things are, you know, in terms of this situation with the king and queen. And then I don't know if this belongs here or if this belongs outside. So I'm going to let you guys determine that. But I do feel that there is a Lover's card that comes into play. Acceptance as things are. And maybe you are lovers. Okay, that could be the case. Or yeah, that's exactly what I see here. How interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through. Clarify this here real quick. This is saying, I clarified the Lover's card, and this is saying you are good enough. Okay, so if you're wondering, that's what's coming into play. Okay, interesting. So just accepting that you're good enough. Accepting that you're good enough could be for some of you out there too. Okay, so that's what I see here. Wow. Interesting. It could have to do with, I clarified the Lover's card. It is just you are good enough. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. Let's take a look at your overall situation, just your overall. What is the final outcome? Wow. Gem, you got a choice. This is a beautiful card. I don't even think I've ever seen this card come out in this deck with me using it. Wow, this is beautiful. This is saying there is a choice that you're going to have to make. Now, it could be in terms of a person, two people. It could be also having to do with your, a lot of you might have to do with your career. Yeah, so that's what I see here. This is that balance your decisions, Gem, by the weight of your heart. What does your heart tell you? Okay. Because sometimes that doesn't put into words, and this is saying is that really balance it out, okay? And this is saying it's like in the still of the night, like in your dreams, sometimes things can come out for you, and don't force anything. And this is just saying that. There's an important decision comes with no guarantee, okay? And that's what you have. I think whether it's work, love, or whatever, there's always no guarantee, right? You put your best efforts forward, and it's just saying that the best choice is not necessarily the right choice, okay? So, or, you know, what you think in your head is not, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily the right choice. Sometimes it's going to your heart. But this is saying is, what you want to do is to truly stand by someone or something that you truly love. And that's what this talks about. This is gorgeous, guys. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clarify this with the tarot real quick. I want to see what wants to come out, and I'll let you guys know. So let's see, choice, what wants to come out. Wow, it looks like there's competition. There's been a little conflict in this. Again, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, but there's been some conflict as it relates to a choice. And this is saying is to use your highest self. Okay, this is, it could be that you're getting some guidance from someone, or you're learning from someone, or you're teaching someone. But this is about what your belief system is, and so it's kind of going in deep, Gem, into your belief system. And in your heart of hearts, where are you at? You know, what do you really, really want? And so that's what this is talking about. Fives are a little bit about change too. So things that didn't work out in the past, it's just the past, okay? You're not looking at the full hand of cards you got or cups that you got, right? Emotions. This is one perspective is looking this way at the cups that have turned down. The other perspective of the situation is to look at the two that are right behind you, okay? So that's what's coming into play. So taking a different perspective, okay? Could be having, and this is about change. It's funny, for both of these things, you know, for the Hierophant, and then you got 2 5s, right? Fives are about change. 5 plus 5 is 10. That brings in a brand new beginning. So this is interesting, okay? And yeah, brand new beginning. Could be with another air sign, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you are having a new beginning, you know, because this is sword energy, okay? Gosh, guys, I'm going to see what the moon cards want to say for you here on this final outcome. Wow, very interesting. What does it want to say? Show the world the real you. Okay, so I think all that self-mastery is really being so beautiful, and it wants you, Jen, to just show the world the real you. Okay, I love this. I love this. Anything else that wants to come through? Okay, and that's beautiful. What else? you and your loved ones will be safe. Okay, so not to worry about that. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, and then lastly, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, huge. Okay, so focus on the now, because every now that you have and every minute is going to prepare yourself for the future. What you do now is going to be your future. Okay, don't let the past hold you back. Okay, wipe that clean, because we're at the end of this year, and if you need help with that, hence the discovery session. Okay, or beyond the read. All right, so do check that out. Okay, because that can really help if you're having an issue with that. So love you much. I look forward to seeing you in the new year, Gemini. Until then, namaste.